Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am so glad you are joining us today for this final part in our garage makeover, and you will want to stay till the end of this video to see the final reveal and how everything turned out. So if you have been following along on our garage makeover, you will remember how we started out. We took all of our old shelves down, we cleaned out the garage, we painted the walls. We have been working down here for a couple months now, just trying to get everything put back again. And so now in today's video, you will see us put up the final pieces. I'm going to be working on building two of these cabinets. One will be for our grocery items like pantry items, extras and things like that, and then the other one will be for paints and things of that nature. So far, I am really impressed with these cabinets that we got. I will be sure to link these below for you if you want to check them out. Maybe these would work for your space as well. I love that we can put things in them, close the door, and it is nice and concealed versus how it was before when we just had the shelves and everything was just kind of out in the open. Weston was having so much fun playing inside the cabinets while I was building them, and it looks like he's just settling down on that bottom shelf. Once I had the last shelf in, he just snuggled down there on the bottom for a little bit. These were also super easy to put together, I thought anyways. They are about 18 inches deep and then 36 inches wide, and I think 6 feet tall. So they're a nice big size cabinet, and so I'm hoping I can put all of our pantry items into one. Alright, so we've put together our little cabinets here. They are good to go, and now comes the fun part where we get to organize everything in here, get everything fit in how we like it. And I am super excited for this part to kind of see what all we can fit in. They are actually really roomy, I think. There's 5 shelves, so a lot of shelf space in a little space here. I know it's kind of dark in there. It's kind of hard to see what all is going on in there. But I did want to mention, if you have a Dollar Tree close to you that has like the plus section, I have found these in Dollar Tree, and I've been using these for quite some time now in my home, just organizing. They are just kind of the perfect size, I think, for organizing shelves of any kind, like your closets. Like high up spaces where you can get stuff down, get everything corralled into one. And I think they're going to fit in here perfectly. So we put one in here and the door closes just perfectly, and it comes all the way out to the edge. There's no wasted space in the front or the back. So I'm going to be using these for the things that I want to kind of organized together, or maybe like smaller items that are going to get lost. So we can use these where we need them. I went to Dollar Tree this morning, picked up a couple more so that we have them for this shelf, and I'll probably use it for the other shelf on the other side as well. So let's go ahead and get started and see how far we get. Before I get too deep into organizing, I did want to kind of figure out where I want like specific things to go. So I'm going to be totally extra here and kind of label each shelf. Like the one shelf I want like for specifically like baking things, like my extra flour, sugars, and then one shelf more like for cooking, like noodles, pasta, just cooking things. And then I also want one shelf for like my extra storage bags and things, like freezer paper, just extra freezer bags and things. I have like some extra that I like to keep on hand. Another shelf will be for like canned goods, like the cans that you buy. And I'm going to make something for that organization, so I'm going to leave that for now. I still want to figure out kind of where I want it. So baking is probably where I'm going to be reaching for the most. So I'm thinking maybe this shelf, and then maybe cooking right underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and get those labels put on. We're going to do baking here. Let's do cooking down here, and then maybe right below here we can do the canned goods. So that will be down here, and then probably up top we'll do like the extra plasticware and things for my extra storage bags. So we'll do that up top. So I'm going to focus right now on the baking and the cooking one, and then kind of see what else we have left and see where we need to go from there. I'm going to go ahead and move this shelf down and then this shelf down, because I know the canned goods I won't need near as much space for that. And I'm thinking we're going to need one of these in here for all of our smaller things. So I'm going to go get some of those things to put in. So here we've got some brown sugar. I also have some chocolate chips. And then as we find more things to put in here, we can go ahead and do that. Mini M&Ms. And then probably the cake mixes I'll put back there. I did decide to move everything one shelf down because I forgot that I wanted to have one shelf for snacks, and I would rather have that a little bit higher than down below everything. So we're going to go ahead and move everything down one shelf. And then moving over to our paint cabinet, I'm just going to start by filling in the shelves as I think I want things. And then I'll fill up this basket with all of the smaller pieces, extra rollers, sandpaper, just lots of random things like that. I'm also going to make sure and label all of my paint just right on the lid, and then I'll also write on the side of the paint can just so that I can see it when it is on the shelf, see right away where the paint belongs. Now, if you remember in my last video where I made this neat little can jar dispenser, I basically just took a piece of plywood and sanded it down really well, and then we trimmed it out and making the back end of this a little bit higher than the front. That way our can jars will roll down nicely. Then I also gave it a couple good coats of paint so that it would match the shelves. So now we're going to fit this in here and see how it works. So I'm just going to line up all of my little can jars on here, keeping them separate or kind of in like categories. And just another way that I can see just at a glance what I have and what I need. So here is the pantry cabinet, and I am so glad I can shut these doors and you won't see it. The last thing that we're going to add is a nice rug, and now we'll look at the amazing transformation from before and then after.